Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, we back again with another one. Episode 36. Episode 36. Let's jump on into it. Yeah. Let's get on into it. Episode 36. Yeah. Still in the mix. Still in the mix, baby. The power of not quitting. Let's jump on into it. Episode 36. You know how we do it. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Also, subscribe to my other channel, Mr. Henderson. Like and subscribe over there if you haven't. You already know. Better Life P9D. Podcast dropping every Wednesday. Episode 36. I'll let you boy. Still in the mix. The power of not quitting. Let's go. Yeah, so let's jump on into it. Episode 36. You know, a lot of people say I was done and said that you would quit by now. And you know, they ain't gonna encourage you to go. And they ain't gonna look at it how you look at things, because this is your brand and what you want to do. So you gotta keep on going and stay strong and encourage yourself to keep fighting and stay in the mix. You know what I'm saying? By you staying in the mix, it give yourself a fighting chance to keep on going and be something. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, learn as you go, had a tunnel vision, and like I say, you ain't gotta be at the top already. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no time limit, you know what I'm saying, this and that, and you block out the noise. Just keep on going. Keep on going, you know what I'm saying? Keep on stacking episodes. Keep on going through your stuff in life, whatever, and put it into, you know, your podcast or things that you like to do. And this is a testimony to you, to others that want to listen. And also, it just helps me. This is for me, you know what I'm saying? A self journey or document of what I've been through mentally, and what I like to do is YouTube and things of that nature. It's my podcast. So I appreciate those who watching, and just know, you know what I'm saying? If you going through it, if you want to quit, you ain't alone, man. But you gotta dust yourself off and keep on going. Keep on going, you know what I'm saying? Keep on fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? Life gonna throw a lot of things at you. You know what I'm saying? Twists and turns. This happened, real life happened. You know, your job, whatever. You know what I mean? And you gotta keep on going and keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? Wins and losses, personal battles, whatever. And with the naysayers on top of the support or whatever you're looking for, it happens. But you got to keep on staying consistent. A lot of people say it, but you really do have to, because if you don't, you're going to give up eventually. If you don't keep on doing what you used to do or this and that, you're going to give up. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you're not trying to give up and you want to stay going and be on top of this thing, that whatever it is you're trying to do, you know, you gotta stay in the mix, baby. And how you stay in the mix is keep on fighting regardless of the noise, regardless of the crowd, regardless of what everybody else doing or whatever. You know, keep doing what you doing. You know what I'm saying? One day what you doing will be it, because you stayed in the mix. You know what I'm saying? And you know, personally, through my journey alone, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wanted to start a podcast. And I was like, man, bro, I'm gonna start a podcast, and I want to have episodes, a bunch of them, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't, you know, of course we all think things are gonna do good, things are gonna do this and that. But the real fight is when it don't go like you planned it all the time. Are you gonna stay down with it? Are you gonna keep on fighting to make it get better? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna keep on trying to, you know, push it there and stay where you at? You know what I'm saying? Because before people talk good of you, believe they're gonna talk bad. You know what I'm saying? Or they might not even talk at all. You know what I'm saying? But and even then they might talk bad. But one thing they could say, you consistent, you keep going. It's always some up there if you want to listen. But if you don't, if you hear the critique or hear the fine little things, it ain't for you, you know. But you know, if you hear to block out the noise and keep on going and find your strong points, your superpowers, you got to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not perfect, this and that, but I wanted to do something, and I want to do it my way. And with this, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no big podcaster or this, that, and whatever, but I still own this. This is mine. So I'm saying? So I put the time into this episode 36, still in the mix, baby. I'm proud of myself for keep going, because a lot of people would not even put the time into it, especially if it's not working or going how they want them to go. They would not take the time out to do it. Some people will say, oh, you wasting your time, or whatever they say, you know, but they're not gonna go and support you or do whatever, you know. So you have to be the one to keep standing courage and keep on going and keep on liking what you're doing and keep on saying excited about, you know what I'm saying, your podcast or whatever thing that you're doing that you feel highly about, you know. So, you know, at first, it might not work, you know what I'm saying? And then you still have to live with the chances that even with all of that, all of the motivation and everything, it still might not work. But you will still learn a lesson to stick with something that you love. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that you know, they don't finish things out. It's a lot of times in my life that I have not finished things out that I wanted to try and this and that. And I said, I'm not gonna do it this time. I want to try to at least give myself a shot, bro. Stay in the mix. Give yourself a shot. You know what I'm saying? Forget what the world or what everybody talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how I feel when I record this. I know how I feel when I look at myself on here and what I'm trying to manifest and what I want to be and versus who I am and what I do every day. I'm a living proof of that, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, believe it or not, don't like me in real life because, and they don't even know me, they don't like me because I want to do something, but they're not going to steer you in the right way, they're not going to support you, but they're going to talk about you like a dog and do anything they can to stop you, you know what I'm saying? But if you win, you win. Everybody love you when you win. But when you don't win, how to dust yourself off and keep on being an underdog and keep on fighting till you do win something. That's the key right there. That's staying in the mix. I'm going to keep on swinging. I don't care. I'm going to keep on swinging. You see what I'm saying? And that's staying in the mix. A lot of people, oh, there's pride, this and that, because that's their spirit. They got the spirit of giving up. And if this don't work one or two times or it don't work, then maybe, you know what I'm saying? Things is hard for the underdog, baby. If you a chosen one, underdog, same thing, whatever. You might be a little stubborn, whatever, this and that. But that's tough skin, man, because you gotta have that in the world. Because if you don't, you know you're gonna take everything to the heart. You're gonna this and that. You gotta stand up for yourself. If you don't stand up for yourself, who gonna stand up for you? You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, you can shake that off thinking everybody gonna like you, this and that. Now if they do, that's good. But what comes up, they say, must come down. So if I'm already down, I ain't got nowhere to go but up. You feel me, baby? So I'm living proof of it. Stay down. I don't care if you don't like me or whatever. I'm still gonna do what I have to do, regardless of what, and I'm gonna still do what I love to do, which is this podcast, and that's Staying in the Mix, episode 36, baby. You know what I'm saying? Stay there and give yourself a shot. At least give yourself a shot, man. You know what I'm saying? Forget what everybody else is doing and this and that and this and that. You don't know their situation or what are they time or what they went through to get there. You putting in the work right now. You working towards something. You trying to do something. Great. You see what I'm saying? So you got to stay in the mix. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna stay in the mix saying inconsistent, doing stuff here and there, doing it when you feel like it. You got to do it when you don't feel like it. When you're tired, mentally, exhausted, all that there. It's easier said than done, but you got to keep on going. You got to. Because if you don't, then you gave away your spot. You ain't in the mix no more. We ain't even talking about you bad or nothing no more. You just don't exist. You ain't in the mix. So the little shot, the little window of opportunity that you did have, you ain't even got that no more because you gave it up, you know? So what you got to do is just keep on fighting. And like I say, man, I'm living proof of that every day. You know what I'm saying? Got to fight for this, fight for... Will things be easy for other people? For some reason, bro, it be so hard for me. Always, man. So, like, you know, and I got to be who I be. You know what I'm saying? I can't be nobody else but me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Same with you. You got to be who you are, you know? Anybody leave in the comments if you went through a hard time and you almost gave up, but you didn't. And what was the result of it? Or if you feel like giving up and you love to do something, what are you going to give up or why? And why do you want to keep going? What is the little thing that keep you going? Because that's the thing that's going to keep you going. You got to keep on showing up even when you feel like you can't show up no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all see them Rocky movies and all the movies like when them guys beating them up. They beating them down, and then that's life, beating you down. And then at the end, you just get some motivation, and you get up and you just swinging at life, and you just tear it up, and you knock life down, and you say, it's my time to shine. It's my time to be the champ. That's you, that's me, that's anybody that's still in the mix. You ain't got to be the best right now. You're not going to come out and be the best. And these guys been doing whatever they doing, or you trying to, and they've been doing it for years, and they got this and that, and you can't go against people. See, people will take your ambition and everything like you going against them. I'm staying in the mix, baby. You could take it how you want. You still see me. You be surprised, man. I be posting social media or whatever, and people get offended because they feel like I'm you know, whatever. But I call it jealousy. I don't care what is jealousy. But you mad that I'm trying to stay in the mix and make something. Now, there's other ways to it, but we ain't gonna jump into that on the episode here, 36. Just keeping you in the mix by keep going, regardless of what. You know what I'm saying? Because what's gonna happen is they might not look at it. But after a while, you keep dropping, man, this dude keep making another vid. Man, let me see one that he talking about. You see what I'm saying? That might not be that bad. Oh, let me look at another one. Okay, this dude ain't as bad as everybody. You see what I'm saying? But that's thinking for yourself. You gotta think for yourself. Stay in the mix. Give yourself a swing. But if you give up, man, ain't nobody give me a shot. Ain't nobody this and that. Give yourself a shot, man. Staying in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Keep fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? To be something. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy, but you got to do it. And like I say, you got to stand up for yourself. So anybody you could think of a name of, somebody, you know what I'm saying, probably gave them a shot. But in the same token, they stood up for what they was trying to do, practiced, and did whatever, and they stayed in the mix for them to get what they got. You know what I'm saying? So stay on top of what you're doing, and you'd be surprised, man, when your breakthrough or your time comes, or whatever, or what you can learn. You see what I'm saying? Out of what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So give yourself a shot at least. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I say, man, anybody who feel like giving up and they feel like they've been doing this for a long time or whatever they doing. Like my favorite saying, Rome wasn't built in a night, but it can be built one night if you keep on going. You know what I'm saying? You know, it gets hard. It gets real tough. Everybody's story is different, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been through it all. I'm talking about crying, praying, anything. You know what I'm saying? Just why? You know, and still got to keep going. That make you stronger and tougher every time. Relentless. Keep going. You just a machine to keep on going for this dream or whatever you want. You got to be determined to get there. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep on fighting to stay relevant, first of all. Then, two, you got to keep on fighting to make some sense. Make it make sense. They're bringing the bacon home. Once you get relevant, you're making sense. They see you. They see what's going on. You keep on coming. Ain't nothing but good things coming and blessings, man. But if you give up in the fight, they trying to play with you. You listening to everything else. I'm even you know what I'm saying, victim to that myself, because it gets frustrating when you trying to come up, and because it's a crab in a bucket game. It is, but and with that being said, you still have to be positive, and you still got to give yourself a shot. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what everybody say, don't switch up how you do your thing. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless of what, man, because at the end of the day, all they want to do is knock off your situation of what you got going on. A lot of people not gonna take the time to do it, or if they are doing it, they're not gonna tell you the secrets and this and that. You got to figure it out on your own. And nowadays, you know, like I say all the time, the game is to be sold and not told. But all the hate is getting old, and it really is. But, you know, hate on me, whatever, I don't care. I'm staying in the mix. I'm still here. I'm going to give myself a shot. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I might not be the people's champ. I might be the villain, whatever. But I'm still giving myself a shot. Just because you don't like me, I still got to love me. You see what I'm saying? And people hate you when you want to do things with your life. You see what I'm saying? And like I tell you, you know what I'm saying? You might not be with everybody and this and that on the journey. It gets cold, boy. You be alone sometimes. But in the same token, if you stay in the mix, they gonna see you. They gonna want to join along when you get to winning. And then you could determine. You ain't got to do them dirty, but you could determine how you want to place people on the way they place you on your way up. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold you, man. It's your boy Fresh, episode 36. Stay in the mix, man. Stay in the mix and stop, you know what I'm saying, procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? And staying in the mix keeps you from giving up, man. From giving up. If you keep doing something, your routine, you know what I'm saying? Just like when you first learn how to tie your shoes. You had to learn how to, you know, put them in a knot, tie them up, you know, then do that same every time. Same thing every time, you know what I'm saying? Add new things into it, you know what I'm saying? Get better and better, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up on yourself. Never, ever stop, you know what I'm saying? Keep on going to the finish line, you know what I'm saying? Episode 36, keep on going till you win. Stay in the mix. I'm out. It's your boy Fresh. I'm out, man.